Here's an incident that occurred in a corrections facility. And in the corrections discipline, they are taught to use walls. And this particular technique is called crash the line. And in this particular case, this gentleman in the white t-shirt had severe, not just injuries, he had severe injuries. Okay, we're talking linear skull fracture, subdural hematomas. He was immediately unconscious. And so our question on this file was, why did that happen? And so we opted to use Newton's first law in order to help us explain that. The first law is the law of inertia. For an object to start moving or stop movement, there needs to be an imbalance of force. And so in this example, the imbalance of force is coming obviously from the officer, but it's being applied to the torso. And this is a linked segment system. So it starts to accelerate according to Newton's law. Okay, but the head doesn't start moving just yet, but it is connected to this accelerating mass through the neck. And so what we get is this delay in the movement of the head until the load starts getting transferred from the torso to the head, and then we accelerate it. And when we accelerate it, the neck muscles fail to engage in time. Why? Because in this case, this gentleman was very effectively inebriated. And there's all sorts of consequences of that. One of them is a lack of coordination, lack of depth perception. And so the neck muscles that are supposed to protect this person from an incident like that actually fail to engage or coordinate in a manner that could effectively control the head. So it starts to move, and we've got this loaded up soft tissue of the cervical region, and it acts like a spring. It unloads that spring, and the head whips back into the wall for a more severe impact. At least that's how we use Newton's first law to help explain this injury.